For the Philadelphia Eagles, 1992 was more than a football season. It will forever stand as a monument to the special legacy left by Jerome Brown.
JB on three. 1, 2, 3. JB! 1, 2, 3. JB! 1, 2, 3. JB! JB on three. 1, 2, 3. JB!
The painful reminders were ever present. Yet in many ways, the 1992 season proved to be as glorious as any in recent memory. It was a season of comebacks, a season of setbacks, a season of celebration.
We hanging there. They beat the New Orleans Saints. The Eagles' first playoff win since 1981.
At times, the 1992 Eagles were exhilarating, captivating an entire nation with their precision, their power, and their potency.
The Eagles have turned this game into a rout.
At other times, Eagle brilliance was obscured by a maddening inconsistency that left this talented team searching for its focus.
Jim McMahon is going to go in for Randall Cunningham.
Sometimes we all need a pitch hitter.
It's intercepted by Joyner. Touchdown, Seth Joyner.
But a decisive December turned a season on the brink into a season to savor. The 1992 Philadelphia Eagles rode an emotional roller coaster. Always, they played with passion and pride. In this season to remember, the tragedy of loss was channeled into a life-affirming force, fueled by an indomitable will and spirit that produced the finest Eagle season in 12 years. The sounds of summer were simply a prelude to questions that had to be answered. Would Randall Cunningham's surgically reconstructed knee survive the physical pounding of the punishing NFL season? Could Herschel Walker be the consistent running back that the Eagles had lacked in recent years? Could a team truly overcome the death of one of its most respected and well-liked players?
I still think that we don't believe it. I mean, he was such a important part of this team, and but I think that the positive part of that is they're going to carry Jerome Brown with them through the whole season, because they've dedicated the whole season to Jerome Brown and what he stands for. And he stood for leadership, never quit, played when he was hurt, ultimate pro.
On opening day, the fallen warrior was remembered, his jersey retired in an emotional pregame ceremony. And some answers to the questions of summer began to unfold.
Randall gives off to Walker, off left tackle, breaks one tackle, cuts to the outside, 35-30, 25, cuts back at the 20, at the 15, Herschel Walker to the 10! Cunningham floats it, touchdown Herschel Walker!
Welcome to Philadelphia, Herschel Walker.
Cunningham backpedals, he looks, he's floating it for the end zone for Barnett, who leaps and has it for a touchdown!
Eagles 15, Saints 13. The Cunningham report card was incomplete, but a week later at Phoenix, number 12 began a run that would take him to the head of the NFL's quarterback class.
He's loading up. He's going deep down the far side. In full stride, it's Arkansas Fred. Touchdown! The Eagles have exploded! I'll tell you, Fred Barnett is special, but that was a magnificent throw from Randall Cunningham.
Could it be that Cunningham was better than he was before the injury?
Cunningham takes the deep snap. He steps up. He starts to run. He's going to hold on to the football. Cuts across midfield. 45-40, 35, and he strays down to the 30-yard line. It's the Randall Show. Cunningham fakes the walk. He's back. He is floating it. And it is caught for a touchdown by Calvin Williams. Picture perfect play.
The Eagles limited the Denver Broncos to 82 total yards of offense, the team's best defensive performance in over 30 years.
Cunningham takes the deep snap. He fires. Complete to Calvin Williams at the 30, 25-20. He's going to go! This is a rout.
Monday Night Football.
Next came the showdown with the Dallas Cowboys on a Monday night at Veterans Stadium.
The world watching.
As a child, that's what you live for. This is what you live for as a kid. You live for games like this.
Aikman up and under center. He backpedals. He sets up. He fires over the middle. Intercepted by Booty.
Eagles, number one.
8:39, they can move right. Cunningham is rolling, being chased. He's going to run. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Randall Cunningham.
Dallas became the Eagles' fourth consecutive victim. A second-half explosion keyed by the defense, and the running of Walker ended the competitive phase of the contest. The final would be Philadelphia 31, Dallas 7.
Aikman back. He's hit. The football is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Evans, who is run out of bounds in Cowboys territory at the 45. That was a big play. Gibb goes to Walker, breaks a tackle. At the 10, at the 5, he's in for the touchdown! Herschel Walker! Herschel Walker!
Run the ball, baby.
Again, the back split. This time the handoff goes to Herschel Walker. Across the 15, 10, 5. He walks in! 16 yards! Herschel's second touchdown! And things are looking awfully good.
Nothing like Monday night, baby. Especially when you dominate like that.
A powerful running game energized by a rapidly improving offensive line added a new dimension. By season's end, it would be the best rushing attack in the NFC.
The offensive line right now is blowing back the New Orleans Saints. Their line of scrimmage is being pushed into the safeties' faces.
Behind Ron Heller, Mike Shadd, Dave Alexander, Eric Floyd, and Anton Davis, the offense had scored 12 touchdowns in 4 games. The Eagles' defense? They had allowed but 34 points in the first 4 weeks, reinforcing their flair for the big turnover at the most crucial of moments. In Philadelphia, the chill of autumn had been swept away by the warm glow of victory. In the NFL, the difference between winning and losing can be so small. A big play here, a key turnover there. When those plays are made, a team can appear invincible. A few missteps along the way, and that same team looks vulnerable. 3 road losses in 4 weeks left the Eagles searching for answers.
Randall is struggling.
For Cunningham, a poor opening half in Dallas followed a shaky second half the previous week against Phoenix.
Look over there and I'll get him a break off, okay?
Head coach Rich Kotite decided to sit Randall down. Have him step back a little to regain that mental edge that all athletes struggle to maintain after a very demanding rehabilitation process.
Saying don't release the side because an in round the backside. But if you can get him to get him nice move, you got a touchdown. Because the safety on the right side is not even a factor.
McMahon takes the deep snap. He backpedals. He looks. He steps up. He's going deep for Barnett, who races, has it. Touchdown, Barnett!
As a team, the Eagles rebounded, overpowering the Los Angeles Raiders at Veterans Stadium. It was a victory hammered home by the defense. The Eagles were now 6-3. Every NFL season is a marathon. It's the long run that matters, not the short sprint. And this defense was built to last. After their record-setting performance in 1991, they had, after 9 games in 92, allowed the fewest points in the NFL. The shining moment came against the Phoenix Cardinals. Even for a defense long established as more grit than glitter, more spit than polish, the stand they took at the goal line in the second quarter showed remarkable resolve.
Here we go. Everyone in tight. Real test for the Eagles goal line defense. Second and goal. Chandler this time gives it off, and they stick Bailey. They stick him.
What made this series so extraordinary was that the Eagles were offside 3 times, giving Phoenix 7 shots, all inside the 1.
Pretty soon you run out of like infinity. You know what I mean? How can you keep cutting the half of the distance? You know, okay, get the micrometers out there. Half the distance.
Here is another third down. What is this, the third and goal? The handoff, Johnny Bailey, and they stand him up, and he doesn't make it again.
He loses. I think he loses 12 inches.
This goal line defense has been something. Here we go, 4th and goal. Handoff, Johnny Bailey. Does he make it? No! No! The Eagles stop him. The goal line defense rises up and stops him at the 1. A tremendous goal line stand by the Eagles defense.
After giving way to Jim McMahon for 6 quarters, Cunningham returned to his accustomed starting role against the Green Bay Packers. With help from Heath Sherman, he brought the Eagles back from an 11-point second-half deficit.
Sherman at the 30, at the 25-20, at the 15, 10, 5, Heath Sherman, touchdown!
In the fourth quarter, an important road victory seemed secure. It did not turn out that way.
The Green Bay Packers have won it in regulation. The Eagles charge back to take the lead, only to lose it.
A week later, the Eagles fell behind the New York Giants 20-6 in the second quarter. A season once so promising was painfully slipping away. What then happened would be remembered as the defining moment of 1992.
Goes Hostetler. He's being chased. He fights. He fires. The football is intercepted by Joyner. Touchdown! Seth Joyner.
Seth Joyner's interception renewed the collective will and spirit of a team that had been living too close to the edge.
This game is tied.
The Eagles might have come back from that free fall. That's the one thing you're looking for to see this team responding. And they really have done a good job.
Cunningham takes the snap. He steps up. He's going to dash. He flips it to Byers. 35-30. 25-20 at the 15. At the 5. Byers for the touchdown!
Nobody but you. That was you. To me. That was you.
The Eagles have the block. It's blocked by Ken Rose. He's after the football. He's after it. He picks it up. He runs it in for a touchdown. Eagles leading by 14 points. What a big, you know what this would be. Sikahema starts right across the 20. Sikahema 25-30, 35-40, 45. Sikahema midfield, 45-40, 35-30. Sikahema at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown! By Sikahema! The Eagles have broken this game apart. The Eagles have taken this game and ripped it apart at the seams.
When things are tough, when there is some turmoil, one thing is they play together and they play hard, and that's what they did today. They refused to get down today. A lot of teams wouldn't have come back from 20-6.
A down-to-the-wire loss in San Francisco could not shake the unmistakable sense that the Eagles had turned the corner. In the NFL, the axiom is simple and to the point. December decides. win in the cold of winter, and you will play into the new year. That's not pressure. It's just hard truth.
It's playoff making time. That's what it is. Playoff making time. Let's get back to swarming to the ball, man. That's what makes us great, man. Let's get to the ball.
JB on 3. 1, 2, 3.
JB!
Let's go.
For the Minnesota Vikings, a division title was at stake. For the Eagles, a playoff berth, with the clear knowledge that another loss could well end any hope of postseason play. It was a game the Eagles controlled, yet could not put away, despite the elusive efforts of Randall Cunningham. On this afternoon, Cunningham stepped back in time, rushing for 121 yards.
Randall straight back. He's looking. He's starting to run. He's going to run with the football. Takes off to the outside. Looks. He's going to run. He's across the 30. Randall's back. He steps up. He looks. He's going to run. Now he's running. 35, 40, 45. Leaping forward. Banging into people down at the 29-yard line. And we are looking at Rambling Randall once again.
Little right shift. 30 track.
Going up and in for the touchdown is Heath Sherman.
With just under 5 minutes remaining, the Eagles led 21-17. A key third down play in the first quarter had proved to be the difference. Now, with the game on the line, Seth Joyner would again master the moment.
It would be great to see the Eagles defense force a turnover right here. Pillsbury back. He flung off. It's intercepted. And running in for a touchdown is Seth Joyner. This is looking good. This is looking very, very good.
Our backs are against the wall now, and we're shooting for the playoff spot, and that tells you the character of this team.
This is it. Overtime. Ball is spotted. The kick is away. The kick is good! And the Eagles win!
The 1992 season would come down to the Eagles and the Redskins, the two winningest teams in the NFC East over the last 5 seasons. NFL football, the way we love it in Philadelphia, a dynamic duel on a dark December day, for the right to play in January.
Heath Sherman, and the Eagles take the lead.
It was a game of quick strikes and swift retaliation.
Rippon with a short drop, looks left, looks right, going over the top, going deep, has a man in stride and running all the way down is Ricky Sanders for a touchdown. That lead didn't last long. Didn't last 2 minutes. Randall backs up. He's looking, still looking. He's floating it for the end zone for Calvin Williams, who leaps, has it, touchdown! Cunningham to Calvin Williams, who came back for the football, went into the air, and snared it for the go-ahead touchdown.
It was yet another epic battle of will, and it wouldn't be decided until the final play. The Redskins were 4th down at the 2-yard line, and the Eagles leading by 4, 17-13.
This game stands on this play.
Come on! Do it! Come on!
The last play of the game. Rippon under center. Sanders in motion. Rippon rolling. Being chased. Firing. It's incomplete. The game is over. The Eagles win. Eric Allen breaks up the final pass. Eric Allen dove in there. They are going crazy. The Eagles are in the playoffs. It couldn't be more dramatic. It couldn't be more dramatic. The Eagles make the playoffs by beating the Washington Redskins 17-13.
A 20-10 victory over the Giants made the Eagles the only NFL team to go undefeated at home. And December's decisive playoff drive was accomplished with both starting safeties injured. a further tribute to the character of this team. And on this, the final Sunday of the regular season, Herschel Walker became the first Eagles 1,000-yard rusher since 1985. It had already been a season to remember, yet in one important way, it was just beginning. The time had now come to cast off the burden of past playoff disappointment. It would turn out to be a dizzying experience down on the bayou.
Can't beat a day like today.
In the Superdome, the Eagles looked back to move forward. The memory of Jerome Brown illuminated their cause.
Eagles, baby. Eagles #1, baby. Eagles. JD!
Cunningham on play action is back. He's loading up. He wants Barnett deep. Racing. Has it. 5. Touchdown! Arkansas, Fred Barnett!
In the NFL, a playoff game is a war of attrition. Check the score at the end of 60 minutes, not 30 minutes. And then you'll find out who should be cheering.
Gotta go score right now, baby.
Here is a mighty big play. 3rd and 10.5. Eagles rolling by 10. Cunningham with no shotgun is back. He's loading up. He's floating it deep. Leaping. And a great touchdown catch by Fred Barnett. Fred Barnett leaping into the end zone, making a circus catch on the far side. And there is life.
Go pick it up here, Tank. Everybody's picking it up now.
On 1st down, Hebert is going to throw. He runs. He fires. It's intercepted by Joyner. 3rd and 1. Cunningham goes to Sherman. Takes the outside. He's got the touchdown! Keep Sherman and the Eagles take the lead.
Hey, keep playing tough and smart.
Shotgun. Back goes Hebert. He's hit. He's
Safety.
fumbles.
Safety.
And it's going to be a safety, or is it?
Yep, they
Yes,
give it
a
to him.
safety. A safety as they get him in the end zone.
Reggie White's safety was followed by a Roger Ruzick field goal. Eric Allen then wrapped it up.
2:25 to go. It's looking good. Back goes Hebert again under a rush. Intercepted. And running in for a touchdown is Eric Allen. And now we'll tell you that this is over. The Eagles have blown the roof off the Superdome. The Eagles have blown the roof off the Superdome.
Never quit. Go on.
The 1992 Eagles had accomplished something no Eagles team had done in 12 years. And they did it with the same remarkable resolve that framed the entire season.
The big thing is this team has earned where they are right now. They've earned it through very tough football and playing for 60 minutes. And again, it's only the first step, guys.
Unfortunately, the final steps were taken a week later in Dallas. Yet this Eagles season was one that will not quickly be forgotten. It was a year forged by a very special sense of purpose. For the 5th consecutive season, the Philadelphia Eagles won 10 or more games, a remarkable measure of consistency that only one other NFL team had matched. And for the 4th time in the last 5 years, owner Norman Brayman and President Harry Gamble steered an organization that had earned a place in the playoffs. Along with Rich Kotite, they helped make 1992 a season to remember for one of the NFL's most successful franchises.